Alright, clip 1, we roll.
I feel like it's probably like 3 or 4 reasons you clicked on this video. Number 1, the fuck is that sound, bro? Is nobody supposed to be out here? Number 1, either some crazy ass shit in the thumbnail, the title, or I clickbaited the fuck out of you. Number 2, maybe I'm looking sexy in the thumbnail. I really don't know. I really can't tell you. Number 3, you feel like you struggle with social anxiety, being socially awkward. You know, I've been wanting to make this video, right? By the way, I want to say this too. If you clicked on this video expecting like just me to just tell you some foolproof, yeah, do this, shit in your hands and clap, man, you good? No, this ain't gonna be one of them joints. I'm sorry, buddy. You mean, I was doing some research on social anxiety, right? I told y'all this a lot. I feel like I'm a very social anxious, or I'm very socially awkward without the battle pass. You feel me? Today I will tell y'all how to. Am I tripping, bro? Now, the city won't light up when I'm recording. All right. Basically, I seen that social anxiety is kind of like a disorder. I think it can be passed down from your parents, all this, that, and the third. Now, I'm not gonna say whether that's true or not, but I can definitely say that it's things that you can do to work on to improve your social anxiety or social awkwardness, or just being more comfortable socially. You feel me? I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, like, damn, what's a YouTuber way? Like, what's some YouTuber shit that I can do to just stretch out the video, make these niggas stay and watch the whole video? Honestly, bro, fuck all of that. I'm gonna say my piece. I'm gonna be authentic and genuine about it. If you have any, and this is I feel like this is really hard to do, and I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, yeah, I'm just so authentic and so genuine in all of my social interactions. But if you have like some type of face or some type of character that you try to keep up because you want people to view you a certain way, and I'm not talking about like professional settings, school. I'm not talking about professional settings and shit like that. I'm just talking about like you genuinely out with your friends. Say you want to go play ball or something random. What do the young boys do nowadays? I don't. Say you just out with your friends though, and you have like a character or a face that you feel like you need to keep up. For example, you feel like you need to be the rich nigga or the young nigga. I promise you, everything becomes 10 times easier when you just drop that character, bro. And I feel like that's definitely easier said than done. But once you just try to be authentic, you know, don't try to give out an image, just genuinely be you. Everything becomes a little bit easier when it comes to social interactions, you know, talking to people. Because it takes a lot of effort trying to keep up a character, and by all means shape yourself into the person that you want to become, but it definitely is easier when you just like, you know, try to be the authentic you, the genuine you, whatever that means for you, while still being mindful of other people. Like, you feel me? Like, what I mean by that is, yo, you authentically want to bust your ass right now. You authentically want to fart, but why you gonna rip ass in front of your friends? You know what I mean? You like, you feel me? Like, you authentically just saw some funny ass shit, but you gotta be mindful. Like, yo, I'm in class right now. I can't just bust out laughing. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I feel like every social interaction becomes easier once you and I'm speaking like with friends, people around your age, you know, walking down the street saying hello to somebody, speaking to somebody for the first time, you know. Now, what I don't mean is just like let yourself go. What I mean is like, okay, say you want to be a clean person, or you want to be an upkept person. Upkeep yourself, but don't make it like... This is one of the things that I need to work on as I'm trying to help y'all work on yourself. This basically a self-help book video. I feel like I'm shitty at explaining things. It's easier than others for some things, but I feel like I'm shitty at explaining things, and this is me trying to practice alright, this is what you did. This is what works for you. This is what might, this is me practicing. But like I was saying though, try to be the best authentic version of yourself, whatever that looks like for you. Like, you feel me?
It's not even about the music being all the way 100% good. I'm trying.
Why you act like you can't get no paper? You gotta try.
I might have said something that may or may not sounded valuable to you. Regardless though, whether I did or not, I want you to understand that this is not by the end of the video, all your problems will be solved. You'll just be magically cured. Whatever you clicked on this video looking for by the end of, that's not the case at all, because when it comes to certain things like this, it's something you actually have to practice in real life. Like, you feel me? Like, for example, me, when it came to social anxiety, and I told you I got the battle pass, but I'm not tier 100 yet, you feel me? I'm tier, I don't fucking know, bro. When it came to me, my social anxiety or my social awkwardness, my thing was like, damn, did I say the wrong thing? Should I have acted like this? Should I have acted like that? What did they think? Damn, now they think this, now they think that. I don't know how to talk to this person. Damn, what should I say in this moment? Let's use one of those for example. I don't know how to talk to people. Well, let me say this, because a lot of people might relate to this. If you want to improve socially, you gotta stop looking at social interactions like chores. Like, you feel me? Like, and I'm not gonna lie, if you are a naturally introverted person, that feeling might not go away on a tight time. Like, for example, like, damn, I don't really want to talk to the person at drive-through, what I got to. I don't really want to talk to, like, my teacher, but I got to. I don't really, any scenario where it's like, damn, okay, I gotta talk to this person in order for this shit to function. Like, you feel me? Shit like that kind of feels like a chore. For whatever reason it might feel like for you. But you kind of gotta stop looking at social interactions with that perspective. You feel me? I want you to look at every social interaction as practice, not just to say like, I'm talking to this person or I'm speaking to this person, I'm having a conversation with this person strictly because, oh, I want to practice getting better at this, that, and the third. Because who are you practicing for? Abraham Lincoln? Barack Obama? What's the end goal? Like, you feel me? Value the conversations, but at the same time, like, let's slim it down. What the fuck is that, bro? Like, oh, it's the train. Lost my train of thought. Ironic, right? But let's slim it down some more. Say you struggle with eye contact, right? Don't go into social interactions just mainly focused on, yeah, I gotta look this nigga in his eye. Fuck what he talking about. As long as I come and I look, as long as I come and I look this nigga in his eye, that's all that meant. Like, no, you feel me? Hear what that person's saying, you feel me? Now, and just practice just like really listening and looking at person in their eyes. It's gonna feel so weird at first. It's gonna feel so out of place. It's gonna be so uncomfortable. But practice listening to that person. You feel me? Look that person in the eye. Me personally, I don't want to say I never really struggled with that. But, growing up, most of the time somebody has to teach you, like, yo, as a man, you should, and this is the video not just for men. This video really for anybody with any type of social aspects that they want to improve on, you feel me? But somebody has to teach you, like, yo, as a man, give a firm handshake, look a man in the eye when they talking, like shit like that, you feel me? And that's something you gotta get used to. But if that's something that you're uncomfortable with prior to, it's gonna be hard, bro. But I promise you, every time that you have a conversation, just keep that in mind. Like, keep that in the back of your mind, like, yo, I should try looking this person in the eye. See how it make me feel. Maybe think about why does it make me feel like that. And as you move on, each conversation you have, basically just keep practicing. Keep doing that thing over and over and over again. And I promise you, and don't put no time limit on yourself. Don't be like, oh yeah, by next month, I'm about to be able to look Barack Obama in his eyes and all of this thing. You know what I mean? Don't put no time limit on yourself. Just watch your growth. Really just be aware of your growth, and you might not even realize that you are gradually like getting better at it, but I promise you, each interaction that you have, it'll become less and less and less uncomfortable, little by little by little, because it'll become your normal. And you can really apply that concept to a lot of things socially. For example, if you feel like you always say dumb things when you talk to people, or you never know what to say when you talk to people. When somebody speaks to you or having a conversation, maybe you should try to pause before you respond. You mean it might be like, oh, that's worse, that's more awkward, that's this, that, and third. First off, I feel like it shows the other person that you're listening to, you're engaged in a conversation, you're actually taking the time to think. You feel me? Actually taking the time to think about your response. So pause. If you feel like, after you have a conversation, you think back, damn, why did I say that? Why did I this, that, and the third? You feel me? Next time you have a conversation and somebody asks you a question, yo, how you feel about that? How you feel about that new Marmy? How you feel about that new OJ YouTube video? Oh, that shit was ass. Damn, why I say it was ass? I really fuck with that joint. Like, that's what you thinking after. Like, damn, why I say it was ass? Really take a moment to see how you feel, see what you think, and respond. You feel me? It don't have to be like. Let me try to give you an example, a better example. Yo, bro, how you feel about the weather today? I'm not gonna lie, I really came out here thinking it was gonna be, a little bit nicer, but it is a little windy today. It's a little cold. Feel me? Like, maybe I'm doing cartoonish skits. I don't fucking, I'm just trying to give you an example though. But like I said, that applies to almost everything socially. Another thing, what really helps me personally, it's really a mixture of a lot of things. But what really helps me personally, like I said, like along with being authentic, this might be a little weird. And this might not be for everybody, or everybody might not really, everybody might not be as invested as I am, or invested as I was. I still am. I'm not gonna lie, I still, like, you feel me? I still try to improve socially. It's just like really finding an interest in other people, like people in general. When I said earlier, like talking to people feeling like a task and all that, I used to get that a lot. Like, you feel me? It's not everybody. It'd even be like my friends sometimes. Like, damn, like I see you in school, you feel me? You get a dap up. I don't really want to have no conversation after that. Like, you feel me? For whatever reason, I might have felt like in a moment, oh, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna feel weird, or I don't know what to talk about. But just having like a genuine interest in people, just to see like what's different about them. Like, like what's different about them. It helps you kind of want to talk to people more, want to go and practice your social skills more. You feel me? Like, damn, what's different about this person? Like, what's that word that Brent Fries be saying? Sonder? I guess it's kind of like that, I guess you could say, because everybody has something a little bit different to them, you feel me? But for me, it's like, okay, what's something cool that I can learn about this person from talking to them? And it's mainly, I'm really talking about, like, it doesn't always necessarily have to apply to talking to new people, but I feel like that's where it applies to me. Like, okay, talking to a new person, like, damn, okay, what's interesting about them? Let me really see, let me pick their brain, see what type of person they is. You feel me? And it helps me talk. Is he about to give me, niggas about to give me a ticket? I'm sitting here losing my train of thought. It's cold as shit. Y'all love y'all niggas, man. I'm the nigga who chose to come. I'm the nigga who chose to come. Lost my train of thought. So we on to the next topic.
Oh, so you're pro disability rights? Well, okay, then if that's true, crack me then.
Sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is very easier said than done. But I've told y'all this before, sometimes you just have to, like, not give a fuck, bro. You just have to, like, not give a fuck, honestly. Like, this applies, I feel like this really helps when it comes to, like, having them thoughts after the interaction. Like, damn, why I say that? I should have acted like this, all this, and the third. Maybe you should realize that, bro, we all human. And yeah, strive to be the best you, but we not perfect, bro. If you slipped up and you stuttered, or you tripped, you feel me, walking up the stairs or some dumb shit like that, yeah, you a dickhead. Y'all human, bro. Like, Like, say if you trip in the middle of the cafeteria, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of this advice, I meant to say this and I forgot to say this. Like I said, I'm not the best at explaining things, and you feel me? I'm new, bro. I'm still new to these videos and shit like that, but I hope I get better as we go. I want to get better as we go. You feel me? This video long overdue. This video is really meant for people like middle school, high school, college, because I feel like those are the most, and I threw middle school in there because I know it's a lot of young boys that watch my videos, my gaming videos and all that. Young boys probably won't watch this, but like high school, college, I feel like you just surrounded by so much people that's your age. Like during that point in your life, this is the best time to really improve socially or have social interactions. Like, you feel me? Let me catch the thoughts real quick though. Say you trip in the cafeteria or some shit. Bro, we all human. Who, like, you're gonna feel embarrassed, bro, but you might feel embarrassed in that moment, but don't linger on it and don't linger on it and kind of let it like corrupt your being. Like, you see what I'm saying? Don't let it, like, because at the end of the day, bro, let me say it like this. Think back to the last time you seen somebody trip, you seen a person trip, right? It was funny in that moment, all this, that, and the third. Did you really think about it for too much long after that? Yeah, in that moment, it might have been funny. You're not pondering on, you feel me? Jeremiah dropped his milk. I don't fucking know, bro. Jeremiah dropped his milk. It was funny for 2 seconds. You're not pondering on it, bro. So when things like that happen to you, why should you ponder on it? Yeah, I'm not gonna say, I don't got no cure for embarrassment, bro, honestly. Like, yeah, it'll be embarrassing. If I slip and I fall backwards right now, even though it's barely any people out here, I'm gonna be embarrassed as shit. No, I just slipped on camera as a grown-ass man. I'm gonna be embarrassed as shit, bro. But I'm not gonna go home and allow myself to ponder on that. Like, I'm not gonna allow that to change the direction of my day. Shit like that, you feel me? Now the thought might pop up like, damn, that was embarrassing, all this, that, and the third. Just understand that you're human, bro. You're not perfect and things happen. You feel me? Yeah, it was embarrassing. We all have our embarrassing moments. You feel me? That person that you think, it doesn't even have to be a celebrity. You feel me? Even though a lot of people think celebrities is perfect and this, that, and the third, or whatever. Like, that person that you might look up to, or you might think like they just so thorough. That nigga could have tripped walking down the stairs this morning. Like, you feel me? I feel like I'm rambling now. So let me try to get to a point. If you want to get better socially at anything, you have to put yourself in those uncomfortable situations and practice until they become comfortable. If you are a naturally introverted person, doing all of these things, in my personal experience, doing all of these things really won't make you an extrovert. If you are an introverted person, I say bad social skills or social anxiety, practicing might not make you an extrovert. My camera about to die. Hold on, y'all. If you could take something through all the rambling, because I get the rambling, you feel me? If you could take anything of value from the video, what I want you to take is that, like I've been telling y'all, you have to practice. You have to put yourself in the uncomfortable situations. For example, if you struggle to talk to people, even say if you have friends, because I assume that you have like at least one friend, you feel me? Try to engage in a conversation a little bit more. Try to talk to them a little bit more. Next time you meet somebody new, bring up a topic that you like, that you think nobody else likes. Like, you feel me? For example, music. I've been surprised so many times when me and people share the same music taste. You feel me? I've been surprised so many times when me and people share the same anime taste. Just to give you something to talk about. Like, you feel me? More of the story, because it's cold as shit. Put yourself in those uncomfortable situations. Y'all actually see me do that with what the fuck did I do? What did I do? Y'all see I got the cold stance out, like it's cold as shit, nigga. When I went to the Illis pop-up at the mall, I didn't want to fucking be there, like for real, like, you feel me? I'm like, okay, the clothes, this, that, and the third. If you watch the video, you know what I was talking about in that joint. But I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to be out here with all these little niggas, bro. But I'm like, you know what? This is something that makes me uncomfortable. Let me go step out my comfort zone a little bit and experience that. You feel me? Talk to people here and there. Me, and then next time it'll be a little bit easier for me. Hopefully I can learn, okay, damn, I felt like that because I felt like everybody was looking at me. I felt like that because I felt like there was a lot of attention on me because I had a camera. You feel me? Shit like that. Learn, and then the more you do it, the more you become comfortable with it. Would that change the fact that you will still want to do it? Maybe, maybe not. Like I was saying, that might not. So where's the ticket then, bloody? It might not change the fact that you actually want to do it, but if it does come a time where you have to talk to somebody for a job interview, you have to socialize, do a group project, everything will just be easier. Let me rap with y'all niggas though, man. It's cold as shit. I'm trying to hurry up before these niggas pull over and give me a ticket. Oh my god. More of the story, I lay y'all niggas. Sorry if the audio fucked up. I'm trying not to get this ticket.